So, rather scabby looking old watch. It's a Swiss made, I think it's Burroughs. If I look at it, no, Bagshaw and Sons. It's an 8-day movement. It's supposed to be fluorescent or luminescent, but it's long since stopped working, for want of a better description. The paint's still on some of the things, and at some point somebody's tried to clean it before I got it, and it's liquefied or emulsified the paint and run. So we've lost it out of our hand, and we've lost it a little bit out of the minute hand rather. No second hand on this. It's an 8-day movement. It's 16 joules. I open it up and you can see it in the light. That's if that's focused still. Yeah. It's where are we? Swiss made. H-U-T-A-I-N-E, what looks like MC. 16 joules, 15 2 adjustments, and then it's got written 2 next to it. Oh, so it's 15 joules. I misread the 16 with my little magnifier, and its number is 165172. It's what it is. It runs for so long and then stops, so it needs a clean. But in view of what I've just discovered, bear in mind I've had it 20 years now. I've been looking for a timepiece that displays these characteristics, or has this characteristic, for over 30 years. Well, more than that probably, because I've had a Geiger counter. That's just let you know it, doesn't it? I've had a Geiger counter since I was about 17, and I'm knocking on for 60 now. So unfortunately my Geiger counter of that age needs some repair work. My niece was playing with it one day and left it switched on, and I didn't notice, so it burnt one of the coils out. Anyway, I have a little DOS meter. I can't afford anything better, and let me just zoom out a little bit. A little Russian DOS meter that I got a few years ago, or probably about 8 years ago, and I've also got another little, can't call them Geiger counters, I've got a little kit foam one, which is still working, that I made when I was about 19 to carry about with me. Anyway, waffle over. This has been all over the place. It's not a pocket watch, it's a travel watch, or a travel clock. 8-day movement, so you take it with you when you're moving about. The case is long since gone. It had gone before I got it. This is how I got it, actually, because I like timepieces. I'm mechanics and stuff like that. Anyway, watch this. The sensor is there on this. It's got the still wax seal, the Russian wax seal. Takes 3 pencil cells in there. Speaker. I've never opened it up, which is unusual for me. I usually open everything, but having the ubiquitous Russian wax seal still in place, it works. I left it. Somebody's stuck paper labels on to say what the bits are, and I'm going to replace those with some Dymo type labels at some point. They're still there, I can't be bothered. Anyway, this is about the most radioactive piece of material I've got, and having done this, I'm glad I didn't service it years ago, because I would have just wiped all that fluorescence away and probably repainted it. And the fluorescent paint I've got is nowhere near this radioactive. It's even flashing the alarm lights. How cool is that? The thing is, it's safe. It's sealed-ish, as long as you don't open it and sort of blow in it and what have you. From the back, a little more than background, a little bit higher. Normal background if I turn it away. That's just normal for this. So yeah, it is coming out the back, even through the lump of brass and the metal back, which is probably soaked by now. It's got to be more than 20-year-old, I would imagine. I haven't even dated it. Never even bothered. It sort of worked, and I just stuck it on a shelf. Every so often I wind it up and see if it runs. So there you go. From the side, little more than background radiation, but again, well, if I sit it on it, excuse the counter being the wrong way around. There you go. Thought it might be a bit of an interesting one. I'm quite impressed. That'll go back on the shelf. I'm not too worried. There's virtually nothing coming off it within 6 inches. Well, that's only 4 inch, but never mind. But, you know, it's safe enough. I'm not going to eat it, I'm not going to lick it. And I think I'll avoid doing a service on it for a while. There you go.